Yeah, so we have annual conferences on meeting your future, meeting former students who have studied at UCM and are now in professional work life. Some of them have advised Mr. Cameron in making his educational program in the UK after he was elected. Some are writing on a philosophy magazine in Berlin right now. One student is working for the theater in Maastricht and is organizing different theater groups to come there and to perform. Some obviously decided to do projects in education and in liberal arts connected projects. Others are building up a liberal arts and science college in Maastricht right now that is only focused on sciences and medicine.
So much in LIS depends on what you as an individual student make out of it. I mean, if you want, you can go all the way business and go to a company. I don't know anybody who did that. I know a number of alumni who came to Maastricht to report of their experiences, and they were in all sorts of different fields. So there were two who were still working in academia, so had done their PhD, were doing research at the university, sort of the classical academic career. There was another one who turned into a lobbyist in Brussels after studying mainly philosophy in Maastricht. It's really, what's maybe to be noted is that most of these people don't actually work in fields that have anything to do with the topic specifically that they studied at Maastricht, but more that UCM gave them the tools in order to solve problems in general. So they would not go into philosophy, but they would use the tools of reasoning and deductions as such to become a lobbyist in Brussels, for example.
Personally, I want to definitely do my master's, hopefully very specifically on international relations later on. I myself, as many other UCM students right now, want to work in international relations later on, meaning either working for the German government to provide development aid to other countries and organizations, or being part of an international organization myself. The UN obviously is a great option, but there are a lot of smaller NGOs and GOs who work in international corporations.
I'm not 100% sure yet, but I will most likely, after finishing UCM, go on to do a master's program in human rights and genocide studies or some related field, which are offered around London, Uppsala and Siena in Italy. So somewhere in that field, I guess. I might go back to Cambodia for 2 years to work with an NGO over there before I do the master's or after I do the master's. That's very likely, actually. So I would like to combine working with NGOs that work on human rights subjects with actually doing research on human rights in post-conflict countries.